This is where it all starts, this is where it all becomes real. We're going to start a new series to show you a countdown to Lapland coming. We're all very excited, but this is very much a sneak preview for the big folk, so no small folk eyes.
Now, we've got lots of new developments this year, so it would be good to go in and take a sneak peek of what's going on in the forest. You can almost feel the magic in the air. It's a place where children will really believe elves live all year. When we first came across this forest, we couldn't believe what a wonderful sight it would be to bring the magic of Lapland to life.
Yeah, it's a setting where magic could happen. Now, the team, and there's hundreds of them, have been building for probably about the last 3 weeks, so we're going to give you a bit of an update as to how the progress is going. The beautiful things are starting to come in, the painting, the attention to details, really, which will really bring it to life.
So in just a few weeks we're going to have hundreds of excited children running along these pathways on their way to find a magical portal that's going to lead them into Lapland. You can feel the excitement already.
Still a lot of work to be done, but it's well on its way, and you can see the atmosphere and the experience sort of teasing its way through. So this is a really great time, because the first part of the build, you have to do all the heavy lifting stuff to get the buildings in place, but now we're starting to do the stuff that really starts to tell the story.
This is where the magic begins for the children, because this is their first sight of an Elven world, and this is the Elven bazaar where they're going to find the magical portal. It's the attention to detail that Lapland is known for. So if you look here, for example, on the benches, everything is hand painted. This alone is a symbol of the travel master.
This year we've gone further, even more detail. We've got Gavin here hand painting symbols and storytelling even on the buildings. You know, you can see, and that's what really makes it an other world. It's not our world, it's an Elven world.
This is where the children are going to leave a British forest, and they're going to go through that portal and along a secret magical pathway that will lead them to Lapland. So this is pathway control, where the children are going to come in, they're going to meet some woodland elves, and they're going to collect their elven passport, which is going to allow them to travel. But up here on the stage, they're going to meet Travel Master and Porter, who are going to tell them all the secrets of how they're going to get to Lapland. And it's as though everything has grown from nature, through nature. So you can see everything again is curly and natural wood. No plastic, no resin. You won't see. I love the check-in part of the show, because it's the first time when families are really gathering together, and there's quite a crowd in here by the time we're ready to go through the doors, and there's so much energy, so much excitement, and the travel master really gets the children excited. Are you ready to travel to Lapland? Yeah. Are you ready for the most magical day of your lives? And the children all scream, and through they go. The glade is where the magical doorway sits, and the children are going to learn a magical pass rhyme which is going to open the doorway into Lapland. But most importantly, here in the glade we have the tree of life. So did you know that an elf comes from a pine cone? So when Mother Christmas, Father Christmas need more elves to help them, they ask Eco to pluck a pine cone from this tree of life. And she says a little rhyme, little elf, grow from this cone, we shall be your happy home. She wraps it in a blanket of moss, and in the morning a new little elflet appears. So the two characters that the families are going to meet here are Eco and Sage. Sage is a wise woodland elf who knows the way around these secret pathways like the back of his hand. And Eco is a woodland sprite, and she helps Mother Nature in all that she sees. She speaks only in rhyme, because just like nature, she's perfectly balanced. Day and night, summer and winter, that's Eco.
What really brings this to life is when everything is organised. We have the floor, we bring in some flowers, we bring in some more trees, some more lighting, and it really becomes a believable woodland space.
And don't forget the door.
Oh, of course.
The magical doorway into Lapland. But before they can go through the magical doorway, Sage and Eco are going to teach them the secret pass rhyme, and I think I can tell you too. It goes like this. Wiggle your fingers and squash your nose. Blink 3 times to curl your toes. We're Eco's friends with a happy wide room. So open the door and let us in.
And when the door opens, is quite a special effects undertaking, because there's music, there's crescendo, there's smoke, and then they open the doors to this winter wonderland. It's a doorway to another world. And when we sneak in during the live, you can see children's drawers absolutely dropping. So it really is the ultimate Lapland moment.
This is the wow moment.
We've really been working all year to improve the impact of the toy factory. We wanted to have the toy factory that genuinely looks like it makes the millions of toys that are made by children every year.
And this is the first time we've seen
Wow.
it, so it's huge.
That is gonna be something,
That
isn't
is
it?
going to be something very special. It'll have a balcony, it'll have a big sleeps till Christmas clock in the middle, it'll have the little elf door for the children to go through.
Because the elves, what they are, they've painted all of their stories of how and why Father Christmas came here to tell the story. So you can see it all coming to life here. I think this is a toy factory like no other.
This is what we dreamt it would be.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the final thing.
Now we're on our way to Mother Christmas's kitchen. So this is the sort of reward for the children after they've done all that really hard work in the toy factory.
Lots still to be done. Oh, but we've got the new flooring, Mike.
Ah, lovely.
This is new. This is a lovely new tiling that she's got in her kitchen. Love that. It's really lovely, isn't
It's
it?
cute, isn't it?
Really love that. Lots and lots of props will come in here. Copper pots, ovens, sinks. It's going to feel like the warm hub of Mother Christmas, with the kitchen elves all busily preparing for Christmas, and the children will all sit here and they'll be decorating their own gingerbread. I really love Mother Christmas's kitchen because there's a storytelling element to it as well. It takes me back to my primary school teaching days. I quite like to play Mother Christmas myself, actually. And maybe I will. So now we're in the heart of Lapland and we're just about to go into the Elven village. When people first come through that little walkway, they're often overwhelmed by the scale of the village because it's so unexpected that
Yep.
here in the middle of this forest, this world has come to life. And this will be the frozen pond, Father Christmas's frozen pond when the ice goes down.
Doesn't look very frozen pond at the moment, but that will be once we get the ice in there, the trees. It's it's a great area of fun the children love, because it often is the case for the small folk. It's the first time they've ever been on ice and the first time they've ever skated. Everything that you guys will see is built from scratch, and we take it all down and take it all away at the end of the season as well.
But
So
can you believe we're going to be open in 3 weeks?
yes, we're fine. We're fine. We've got an amazing team. Go on, you say, I'll be the
So-
Christmas tree.
One of the focal points in the Elven village is the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And there'll be a magnificent lit Christmas tree here. People like to have their photos with, and it is a focal point for people to gather. The
Yeah.
Christmas tree in the Elven village.
Done a great job, haven't they?
Yeah,
Look at that. Wow.
brilliant. So this is Elva's post office and my favourite building in the whole event, because I love post and correspondence. This is where all the letters that children write to Father Christmas arrive, and also where he sends all of his invitations from.
There's not much to see, but come in.
Not yet, but it will be. It will have letters from children all around the world, genuine letters that we source from the North Pole Sorting Office, so they're all real, every language of the world. Père Noël, Weihnachtsmann, Julopuki, whatever children call Father Christmas, the genuine letters will be suspended all around here.
So just as a moment, you can see, obviously this has been reused, very much aligned with mine and Alison's storytelling. It's the sustainability is very important to us, and we try to use and minimise our footprint as best we can. But as you can see, this is from last year's snow, so this year's snow will be fresh white, but as you can see, that was there last year.
So everything comes down and then it comes back out
All back
again the
up
next
again.
year. It's like a magical toy box.
This will very much be a moment that you'll all be looking forward to. This is where I think this bridge will be photographed probably hundreds of thousands of times, and you really get a moment to say we are here with our family in Lapland, and you'll get a memory that you'll be able to keep forever.
Yeah, we'll have a sign across the bridge saying
Yeah.
Lapland, and This is a really beautiful, as you say, memory.
Yeah. The florists have done an amazing job here, haven't they, this year? Absolutely beautiful.
And then the whole forest will be snowed, so it'll all kind of blend in.
Yeah, really lovely. We're coming now down to see Compass, and Compass is the last place we visit before you ultimately go and see Father Christmas.
Compass is the wisest elf in all of Lapland, female elf, and it's her job to plot the route that Father Christmas takes on Christmas Eve. So she studies the stars, she's very astronomical, and this is where the children are going to come just before they meet their elf who will take them down to Father Christmas's.
So this is Father Christmas's forest, so we're now literally on our way to go and see Father Christmas.
Imagine it, completely snowed, beautifully lit. This is the moment. Children are about to meet Father Christmas. Doesn't get any more exciting
and
than
they've
that.
had, if you can imagine, they've had the invitation, they've had the countdown, then they've come, they've gone to passport control, they've had the whole experience, they've gone skating, they've made toys, they've made gingerbread, and then finally it all culminates when they come to see Father Christmas.
They're really at bursting point by now.
Yeah, I think you are.
I am.
It looks like he doesn't keep his house very clean at the moment, though, does
he's
he?
not quite ready for his small folk visitors yet.
But the magic that goes on inside this room is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. The stories that could be told from what happens in here.
And the believability of it as well. Again, this isn't a big shopping centre Santa Claus. This is humble, elegant gentleman who's Father Christmas. Scandinavian gentleman, that's who he is.
The toy maker. Now this is an illustration from the book of him dancing with Mother Christmas. That's from the Untold Story of Father Christmas, which is our first book that we wrote, and I absolutely love that image of them dancing together.
So our whole journey started with Father Christmas, so it feels appropriate to finish it here on our little tour. We're really excited to show everybody Lapland this year. We've made many improvements. We've been working tirelessly all year. What do you think of the changes and the improvements?
Going to be the best ever. And it's not many sleeps now, so the countdown is on.
The countdown to Lapland is on.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Cherry pies.